What's good, peeps? It's your boy Eduard Todor. Today we'll be reacting to Matt Franco. Apparently he won one of the Americans Got Talent years or seasons or whatever. So let's see. I've never actually seen him, so let's actually see how good he is and what he does. And from the looks of it, it's a card trick, so that is a big thumbs up for me to start with. Now before we get into it, I actually just finished an Instagram live session, hung out, talked with a bunch of you guys, you know what I'm saying, a bit of back and forth. So if you're interested, catch my next Instagram live session, go to my Instagram link below, follow me, and we'll hang out, and I did some magic, I performed a little bit, so it'll be lit. We'll have fun. Okay, I just want to give out a big shout out, Dina Dinal. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong again. It's your birthday today. You hit me up and you told me it's your birthday, so happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great one. Stay awesome, stay lit. I'll put her Instagram below, and you guys can go, tell her happy birthday and all that stuff. But yeah, I appreciate the support. Much love to you. Happy birthday. Have a good one. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm well. What's your name?
Matt Franco.
Matt, what are you gonna do for us today?
I'm gonna be doing a card trick, doing some magic. When I first saw magic, it was on TV. I was 4 years old. I immediately, begged my parents to get me a magic set, and I brought it into kindergarten for show and tell the next week. That was my first audience.
Damn, this guy started
2,
young
3.
though.
Stephanie, which hand? Don't think too hard, I cheated. I'm just kidding with you. My family altogether has always been really supportive. My grandma in particular, when I was little, she would just sit with me for hours watching me do tricks. I'd get halfway through and something would happen and it didn't work, and I would say, oh, I have to start all over again. And she just happily sat through that for hours and hours, for years and years and years. In fact, she still would do it today. Hi, Grandma.
What's gonna separate you from all the others we've seen?
Well, I'm doing something that you've never seen before on America's Got Talent.
Really?
Anyway, I'm telling a story that I wrote about this show. At 25 years old, I'm still just as obsessed with magic as I was when I was 4. I love it. I've never been in front of an audience like this before. I'm pretty nervous, but if I'm not ready now, I'm not sure if I ever will be.
Ready, Matt? Let's do it. Go get him, man.
Wow.
Hi.
That would be scary though.
Good. Welcome to America's Got Talent.
Thank you.
What's your name and what are you going to be doing for us today?
My name's Matt Franco, and I'm gonna do some magic.
When did you start getting into magic? At what age?
I started becoming fascinated with magic when I was 4 years old.
4.
Yeah, I saw a magician on TV, and I would record every magic show on the old VHS, and I would watch them over and over in slow motion to try to figure out how to do the tricks. That's how I learned.
Wow. Wow, so you're self-taught?
Yes.
Well, I think we're excited to see it. Good luck and enjoy yourself.
Thank you. I wrote a story just for you guys. It's a close-up trick. If you don't mind, I'm going to join you at the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on over.
That laughter. Okay.
Now, please, keep in mind, what you're about to see is going to be done with a genuinely shuffled deck of cards. It's a story about season 9 of America's Got Talent, with Howard Stern, our king of media, America's sweetheart, Heidi Klum, Mel B, our queen of pop, and of course our favorite Joker. Don't worry, Nick, I haven't forgotten about you. You really are a jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Me, I'm 25 years old, and sad as it may sound, this whole magic thing has pretty much consumed my life all the time, like 24/7, since I was about 4 years old. See, people often ask, where do you see yourself in 10 years? But even just 5 years ago, I never guessed that I'd be here on season 9 of America's Got Talent, hoping to hit the jackpot in front of an amazing full house audience here at the Dolby Theater.
Okay. Yeah.
I will never forget the address here, number 6801. Of course, I don't have a 0 in a deck of cards, so sometimes I improvise. I never thought I'd be here across from the great Howard Stern. Now, Howard, I gotta be honest. I know these cards, this king here doesn't really look like you. In fact, in my opinion, all of you judges look much better. 1, 2, in the flesh. Yup, even you, Howard. You all look great. You look great dressed to the nines, but don't get me wrong, I'm not just up here to be kissing your aces. Well, except for maybe you, Heidi. See, you do have undeniable sex appeal. We all know that. But it's you, Mel B, that I've always had the hots for. You see, you were part of the Spice Girls. The only group in history to have 4 consecutive #1 hits since the legendary Jax and 5.
Nice.
Thank you.
Standing ovation.
Yeah, okay, that's super nice. Okay, so that's basically a very classic idea. It's just his take on Sam the Bellhop, which is like a storytelling card trick where, you know, there's this dude, Sam the Bellhop, and he's trying to find people to play cards with, and people like, this is like a common, like, lots of magicians do this, but I like his twist on the end with the actual faces of the judges and stuff, and then how he related it to them. It was like really nice, you know what I mean? It's a way to take a really, you know, cheesy card trick and actually put some meaning behind it. I think it's very smart. Now, I know how he does it. Obviously, this is like pure sleight of hand, so anything that's pure sleight of hand, you know I'm on it, you feel me? I actually read one of the comments was saying I should try to replicate the card tricks after I see them, and I think they think that would be interesting, and I think so too. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now the thing is, I don't perform this routine. It would take me a long time to set this up and, you know, actually practice it and perform it. But I might do it in the future. I actually might make my own version of this and, you know, perform it around and stuff like that. I've just never really been into this plot that much. I'm more into like the mentalism and stuff like that. But this is awesome, right? You know, his shuffling was on point. His everything was well executed. It was very nice. I can understand why he got the standing ovation. It was the skill with the meaning behind it, right? It's the meaningful magic that really gets them. It's not really like just, oh look, he can shuffle cards well, oh look, he can produce cards. I mean, we've seen that before. Every good magician can do that, right? But it's the way he performed it, the way he related it to the audience, the way he related it to the judges, the way he, you know, it was the whole vibe. And, you know, he's just a very likable dude, you know. Like I can see, I'm gonna actually watch his other shit and see what he's up to, because he definitely seems like a high level, you know, like in terms of sleight of hand, it was nice. You know, nothing I can say to that. His performance was nice, like nothing I can say to that, you know, and I really like the idea that he put with the structure of the trick was really nice. It wasn't boring at any point, because sometimes some of these tricks, they can get quite like long, and, you know, oh, there's 2 of these, and then he goes to the bar and he gets 3 drinks, and then he gets 5 women, and it's just like, come on bro, get to the end. But this one, like, you actually wanted to know what's happening next, and you couldn't believe that he was still producing cards and he was still shuffling. So yeah, it was a very, very nice idea. I'm actually gonna probably come up with my own version. I've been kind of meaning to for a while, but it's just like, it's quite a lot of work, just because you can't do this with a borrowed deck. You feel me? Like, if a spectator gives you their pack of cards, obviously you can't do that with it. So I tend to shy away from tricks that are like that, right? Because I don't know, I just like being able to just do tricks anytime, anywhere, any place, without, like, with the borrowed pack, with my pack, it doesn't matter. So I like to be spontaneous, and this never suited me, right? But I think it's a very strong effect, and I definitely think I should probably have one version of this in my repertoire. So do stay tuned for that. I will probably, I will definitely upload it on my YouTube and perform it, so you guys will definitely see that. So stay tuned for that. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. I'm doing these type of videos daily. Let me know what other type of content you want to see from me. I'm going to be reacting to one of the Indonesian magicians you guys suggested next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you to everyone supporting me and sharing me around, all that stuff. Mad respect, much love, stay lit, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!